welcome back to my channel. I am Ayushma Amit Bojewar and today I am back with the topic that is fiber to the fabric. It is a very interesting topic and now we are going to start our PPT. So this is of class 7th, fiber to the fabric. It is prescribed by NCERT pattern and subject science. So now we are going to see the process from fiber to the fabric. So before starting this PPT, I would like to clear the basic idea of fiber and fabric. So the definition of fiber is the rough materials like thread, and fabric means it is converted into the process like knitting and all these things, and then we get this beautiful clothes that is called fabric. Now we are going to study the whole process. Now let's see types of fibers. You can study the types of fibers in the 6th standard. So this is just the revision. So here the first type is natural fiber, which we get from nature. So this is natural fiber, and the second one is man-made, which we get from man, means it is made by man. After that there are two types in the natural fiber. So the first is plant fiber, which we get from plants like cotton. I also have wear the cotton dress. And the second is animal fiber. Here animal fiber example are like wool, silk, and we are going to study the whole history, life history of wool and silk. So it is very enjoyable and interesting. So now let's see. Animals that eat wool, means here we are going to see the animals which have wool on their body, means fur. So here you can see some images. Wow! So here one thing is similar. Did you have noticed? Yes, they have wear a fur coat. Means they have so much of fur on their body and it is very much soft. And that's why the wool is very soft. So here all the animals like sheep, goat and yak. So here you can see all the images. They are so nice and from them we get this wool. Now what is the process? Let's see. Yes, process of fiber to wool. Now what happens in the process? Let's see the terms. Rearing. Have you gone in the Jammu Kashmir or Himachal Pradesh? There you can see the ships in the cold area. So the shipman, they feed them proteins, minerals to the ships, which from them they feel fit and healthy, and after that only they can cut their hairs, and from that hairs we get the wool. So this is called rearing. The process in which the sheepman feeds to the sheep is called rearing. Now after it, one thing is that shearing. In the shearing, the human take out all the hairs of the sheep, and the process is called shearing. And after that, scouring. In the scouring, the hairs which are taken out, they are cleaned by machine or a tank. But nowadays in the machine only. And then sorting. Then the wool is sorted in the another means different parts. Like different types of wools are sort in the different ways. So cleaning burrs. There is something seed-like structure in the wool that is called burr, and humans clean them. So it is called the process like cleaning burrs. And the last one is dyeing and rolling. It is very interesting process, and I will show all the images of the process, and I will explain you one by one. Now let's see. Yes, we are going to see shearing and scouring. Now here you can see the image that the human is taking out all the hairs of the sheep. We also cut our hairs, but we don't hurt. In the same way, sheep can also cut their hairs, and humans cut their hairs, but they don't hurt, and they grow their hairs again. So in this way, humans take out their hairs, and the process is called shearing. After that, it is transported into the factory and cleaned. So the process which is cleaned, it is known as scoring. So this is shearing and scoring. Now the next is sorting and cleaning. So here you can see different groups are there of wool. So this is known as sorting of the wool, and here you can see the seed-like structure is called burrs, and humans clean them and take it out. So this process is known as cleaning burrs. So I hope you understand what is sorting and cleaning burrs. And the next process is the most important and interesting, that is dyeing and rolling. So here you can see that the wool is colorful. Means in this process the wool has given color by the machines or by hand. So they are known as dyeing. In the hot water the color is taken and the wool is dipped in the color. So they get the color, and in the same way we get our clothes. And after the dyeing, one more process is there, that is rolling. And this wool is rolled out in the very nice manner, interesting manner, that is called rolling with the machine. In this way the yarn is rolled. You can see in this image. So this was all life history of wool, means how the sheep's hair are converted into the clothes. So now we have finished our life history of wool, and now we are going to see silk. Silk is very interesting. Now here I have the interesting thing, and that is the silk sari. Here you can see the very beautiful sari of silk, and from the small silk worm the sari have made. So in this way the silkworm is get converted into this sari. After that we are going to see now the process. Now silk moth into the silk, means here we get the basic idea, that is converting silk into the beautiful sari. The first step is silk moth. Now here you can see the image. It looks like butterfly. This white butterfly like silk moth is male, and this brown is female. And now this female, what it does, it lays the eggs. It can lay hundreds of eggs at one time. Now here in this picture you can see so many small eggs. So these are eggs of this female silk moth. So in this way they lays the egg, and from that egg when insects get out, that is silk worm. And from this silk worm only we get the beautiful saris. Now what is the process that we are going to see further? But the one thing is that it grows on the mulberry leaves, and here is the image of mulberry leaves. So now further we will see, that is cocoon. It is very interesting. You can see the image. Yes, the silkworm when it is born, it is very hungry, and that's why it eats all the leaves of mulberry plant and makes the pupa. Pupa is the next step of their life. So, and the pupa is converted into this picture. You can see here cocoons, and I also have cocoons at my home. If you want to see it, first we have to meet my grandmother. So let's go. So friends, she is my granny, and she has brought the cocoons you can see here as the same as in the picture. So these are the cocoons, and we are going to see the process taking out the silk and the thread from the cocoons. So let's show us. How to take out the silk. So here you can see the small thread, and it is so much mazboot, you can say. So from this the small thread comes, which is called yarn. So this is the process which is taken out from the cocoon, and that is silk. So this was the all process. So thank you. So did you got, friends, the method? Yes. But we shown the method by taking out the silk from the cocoon from hands. But it is so many cocoons there in the factory, so they take out from the machines. So, and one thing is remain that is very important, and that is, can you see the cocoon open, and there is a small insect called silk moth. So it is growing in the cocoon, but after there is only lifespan of 2-3 months, and after 2-3 months they are dead, and then only we take out the cocoons from the plant, and then we take out the silk. So this was also a life history of silk, and in this way the silkworm is converted into this beautiful sari. So this was all the process. So hope you understand this process. So till then, thank you and bye-bye. So if you like my videos, please share, subscribe with your friends and family. If you want more such videos, you can comment me. I will try to fulfill your wishes. So till then, thank you.